Come on. Sometimes I swear this phone is super slow. Alright, where does this come from? Okay. Pardon me, my body's a little sore from work, so if I grunt and groan or make noises, it's because I tweet something. But anyways, hello everyone, Bubble Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 80 of my playthrough for Final Fantasy 14. I'm gonna go ahead and hop over here. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I've had some issues at home to deal with, and work, all that other jazz, just basically made it unfeasible, I should say, to do anything of that nature. No new enlistment papers, but we do have an exclamation point. I can hardly recognize those green recruits we started with, Commander. In fact, I've heard rumors making the rounds in the Adder's Nest that our squadron is on the short list for the next big assignment. One or more squadron members have reached level 40, unlocking a special promotion mission. Successfully completing this mission will increase your squadron's rank. Due to the exceedingly high difficulty of the promotion mission, however, it is advised that you first improve your squadron members' individual attributes as much as possible before attempting a deployment. Crystal recovery. Okay, so I need the middle attribute, and the right attribute can go down a little bit. So one of the archers needs to go away. Oh, that didn't work. That still doesn't work well enough. Huh. Well, we'll just have to build up more before doing it. They've been leveling up quite well. I might have missed a little thing in the middle, but that was just because, you know, time sensitive. I need to make sure that these guys are leveling up. I'm sorry if I missed something. It kind of irks me a little bit. I thought I had gotten that taken care of, but oh well. It happens. Darn it. Oh well. Do I have... I also changed up my inventory setup, so it's less stuff to shuffle through. So we're gonna go to Ul'dah. We are long overdue for the Final Fantasy 16 crossover event. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Because there's some glam, some mounts, and a minion. Woo! Plus story. So let's go do that. So we gotta go to Ul'dah for that. First off, let's go ahead and get our cactipot. And it has reset. Oh, dang it. Well, 1,800 cents, you shabs. That'd be third place. That's about dead last as you can get. Started off so good. Alright, let's go to old, darn. How much do I have? 800,000? That's alright. I bought some stuff for my house. I bought a stripper pole and a, cuff a cur machine. Don't judge me. I think we have to go to the Aetherite Plaza and go from there. Unfortunately, it didn't show me until I get to the area. We'll just port around until I find it. That's piece for Thanalin. I don't think I see it at all, so let's try. Sapphire Avenue. Wolfman's got knowledge. What you talking about? Oh, where is it? Jesus, this is annoying. The sad part is I had just looked it up. That's what I was looking for. But you know how it is. Sometimes when you look at your phone to go check for your time, you don't actually read the time. Alright, give me a second. Howdy doody, by the way, buddy. Glad you could join me. Can't wait to actually get the... Oh, they are right there. Dang it. It's just not flagged as a blue mission. Glad you're doing alright. How goes, your channel? I'm sorry I haven't been catching up because some of those games I actually want to play for my channel, and I want to keep them as unadulterated as possible. What are you for? Remembering the past, huh? Neophyte, there we go. Unintentionally on vacation? How did you manage that? Oh, is it because of Kiddo being on spring break? A land on fire. Ooh, I get a lot of XP for this. Forgive me my boldness, but you're a hero, are you not? No, I'm not. Then my search is at an end. A begoggled gentleman tasked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he deigned not share with me. Pray remain here, and I shall fetch him at once. Hey, he's going to get Yoshi P. His in-game character. Greetings, champion. Oh, dang, that sucks. 'Tis I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. Pardon my baldness. Why say that? As for the why, I have a request that you and you alone can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied two stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of purest white, the other blue, blushing scarlet. Their courses set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly, the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. high above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. Oh, pardon my boldness. Lovely tale, but I feel to see what this has to do with me. Oh, I'm not gonna do that to him. What does it mean? Truth be told, mine own interpretation wavers. My rational mind says meaningless dream, whilst my artist soul insists on prophecy. Whatever greater meaning this vision may hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the warrior of light, in other words, you. And should these portends indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whomsoever they may be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the burning land from my dream, that I might witness the vision's denouement. I will compensate you for your trouble, of course. The question is, which territory in Eorzea might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? Thanalan. Full of embers where I battled Ifrit, the burning wall in eastern Thanalan, a place rich in corrupt crystal deposits. They can look quite fiery. I'm gonna say the burning wall. Nice, congrats. So, I just had a thought while I was narrating, and I was thinking over what you said about the pardon my baldness. That could be your credo for whatchamacallit, April Fool's Day. That cluster of immense crystals born of the seventh umbral calamity. Aye, it well resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for Eastern Thanalan and the infamous burning wall at once. Of course, I mean no disrespect or insult. I thought it would be kind of a goofy way to celebrate April Fool's Day for your channel. Having your emblem emblazoned with that as its credo. Your sheen. Oh, that could be your catchphrase too. Pardon my sheen. I actually had two teachers that used to get at each other's throats back in high school. One teacher that I had, yeah, right. One teacher I had who liked to crack jokes a lot, and there was another teacher that his head was shaved bald. And they used to share an office, or like a classroom. And whenever he'd come in during class and go to the desk and go pull out paperwork, I guess he just didn't like being interrupted by another teacher walking in, so he'd be like, "Hey, it's so-and-so." And he's like, the only teacher in the entire school district that allows his students to wear shades. As he's bent over and looking through, and he's like, very funny. The Burning Wall, an apt name indeed. 'Tis said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of Delamud pierced the land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglasses at the ready. I'm just going to use my hand spyglass. Survey your surroundings for anything out of the ordinary. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target an area and inspect with R2/X. Okay, so they brought this stuff in, starting with, I believe, Stormblood is where they started bringing this area, where you have to survey and look around and try to find stuff, kind of thing. So basically, you're just looking for something goofy or out of place. Hello. Ooh! I think you get his entire armor as glam. I'm not sure about that. We don't make it a habit to measure our heads. Ooh, I like this music. That dude is out cold. Ugh. Ooh, do you get his face tattoo as an item as well? That'd be kind of cool. Where am I? What's going on? Funny stuff. A dream led you to me. I understand how absurd that may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I am content to be known as the minstrel, the stalwart hero's hero. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive. The last thing I remember was the ruins. Ugh. My head. Where? How did I come to be in this place? God, your glove is so pixelated. It would seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a frontistry physician look you over. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? Sure. I wonder if you can get orchestrion music too. I like the way where the sword sheaths. I had a long talk with another player a while ago about like how I questioned how they were like crazy over grabbing orchestrion rolls at the earliest possible convenience, and I'm like, now that I actually have my own house and stuff like this in the game, I kind of see the appeal because I'm always in the lookout for new musics to add and play around with, especially since I actually have the orchestrion to change said music as well. And the 15 event gave me I think 5 or 6 music rolls alone. Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully 'twas not that a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. Oh, they got the 15 event. Like you can get what's his name? Noctis's. You can get his armor set as a glam. You got the car. I think there was a Noctis card you could pick up, and then orchestrion rolls, the music sheets for your house, so you can change your house's music settings. There was like 5 or 6 of those you can get as well. Thankfully, with the reset of that, or the re-release of that event, I was able to get all that stuff. Yeah, right? It was kind of you to wait, thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physiker also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up here? Or end up there? Whatever I was doing, it was important. I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. Convenient. This is like the same plot device we used for Noctis at the beginning. And I think we did the same... No, wait. Never mind. We didn't do the same thing for Lightning back in the day. She knew herself, if I remember correctly. I would love to see the 13 event return again. I kind of doubt it, though, since they stuck all the loot onto the real money Mog Station, though. What of this city, Clive? Do any parts of Ul'dah strike you as a familiar? Probably kind of cool to get that hairstyle, too. No, maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not Ul'dah, then. Still, I should like to think that the sights and sounds of a well-known locale will hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt Ul'dah and Gridania. Perhaps a trip to the 12's is in order. Edgy teen here, yeah, it's like a how Aldemar. Gridania, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there? Yeah, sure. I ferry all sorts of people. Meanwhile, I should make the rounds of the neighboring settlements and ask if any have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Gridania anon. You can walk. I'll just get a recall. How about that for a good escort? I gotta talk to him first. This entire situation has me knocked off balance, I'm afraid. Hero, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. You can set out whenever you're ready. Give me that XPs. Pain to recall. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Gridania the minstrel mentioned, is it far? Well, we need mounts. Kinda, yeah. Well, you will. I'm just gonna go ahead and port back. By airship? You have those? Not that I mean to doubt you, friend. If you say you were boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. Oh, don't tell me I have to actually escort him. Like, actually ride the airship back. Because I was just going to use my ability. Yeah, looks like we're taking the airship back. At least it's a cutscene. Hero, if I may ask a foolish question, do these airships of yours actually fly? Yeah, a foolish question indeed then. Your expression tells me as much. First time traveling by airship? Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd. I know that the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand that 'tis for how... I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yeah, I saw bits and pieces, and I'm seeing a lot of people saying, like, after playing Rebirth, it's like, they're spoiled for other video games now. So, I was like, I eventually want to get to those, but I really want to play them on the channel to experience it. In hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief, for something that you clearly think of as commonplace. I could make no sense of it. Where was I before now? I don't know what it is about his character model, but his hair, like his facial hair and stuff, it looks like it's spray painted on, and I'm not liking it. I'm kind of worried about the combat because isn't it like open ground combat, and you swap between your teammates and stuff. I haven't really played that many of those Final Fantasies yet. Yeah, right. I'm trying to figure out like if I will be able to like that combat style, because I got kind of scared off by it with 12. Because I tried playing 12 and I put it down after like 5 minutes. Because like, oh, I don't like this combat. I just hope they developed it a lot more since then. Ah, but dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. Again, 15 was not a game that I played yet either. Mainly for the fact that I was scared that, like, I wasn't gonna like the game because of the gameplay. And I was gonna be saddened. So I avoided it. I have it, haven't touched the game yet. It's true. I have so many games in my library that I need to play, but I want to play them on the channels. If you look at my trophy list, I have so many 0% sitting on my trophy list because I've loaded the game up and I'm like, yeah, this would be good content to play on the channel. And then I'm like, I don't have the time to do it. Feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So there's no airships in 16. So this is Gridania. It seems very unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it best if I follow your lead. Clive is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Clive behind by entering a different area or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Clive join you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Cool. So you're just going to go ahead and follow me. Stick close to me heels, boy. This tavern, it reminds me of somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. Let's talk. The city certainly has a different feel to Ul'dah. Not only the architecture, but the people as well. Yeah, I like this setup a lot better than Ul'dah. Ul'dah, hands down, is my least favorite locale. A chocobo. Now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once, I'm sure of it. But as far the when and or the where, is he gonna talk about Moogles or Aetherites? An impressive crystal, not a mother crystal, surely. No, not nearly large enough. When I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. Alright, where are we going? Alright, so we're going to the left. Follow me! Sprint! Sprint, boy! Sprint! No problem. What kind of soup you having? Is it the regular chicken noodle, or are you having like a stew? This is a truly beautiful place. Taking a liking to Gridania then? Have you remembered anything else? I want to say you're taking a liking to Gridania then. Do you like what I've seen of it? Seems a peaceful life here among the trees, only I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful, and that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting, Commander. All is quiet with the Ixal. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are profoundly grateful. At ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? You there. This Garuda you speak of. Ugh. Sir, are you alright? Yeah, right. Lieutenant Hero, do you know this gentleman? Amnesiatic. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that. Though it seems Garuda's name has lit a spark of some sort. I was in a battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything that might help me remember my past. Of course, Gridania owes a debt of gratitude to any who've stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder Seed Seer is well versed not only in primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word ahead to Stillglade Fane. Stand ready and escort our guest to an audience. Understood, Commander. Pray find me at Nafaga's altar in Old Gridania, and I will see that you are granted entry to the Lotus Stand. Before we do that, I'm going to go see if I can rank up yet, because there are still 2 ranks in this Grand Company that I can attain to. I can go all the way up to Captain, I believe. Which increases. Oh, you already moved me. Dang it. Hey, it's a gold tomberry. Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please. Yeah, I gotta do certain hoop hopping in order to get to the ranks, and I'm almost there. It has stuff to do with the squadron. I'll have to eventually take my squadron into dungeons by myself, where I'll be playing with 3 AIs, and it gets kind of annoying, but I will do my best to try to burn through those. Greetings, honored guests. Commander Hillo has apprised me of your friend's condition. This is he. Yeah. So I heard Nobuo Uematsu is talking about that he said he'd be honored to come back as the music composer for the Final Fantasy VII portion, which is kind of cool. Even though he said that he's pretty much done with heading the an entire game's worth of music. I think that might be his last actual, like, hurrah. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Kane Senna, Elder Seed Seer of Gridania. Thank you for your gracious welcome. I'm Clive, though beyond that, I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please concern yourself not with proprieties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakened some previous recollection. Yes, in the instant I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is the deity revered by the Ixal, a people who once dwelled here in the Twelves Wood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Hero has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. Yeah, I do too. A winged woman of volatile temperament with power over the wind. A fitting description of the opponent I remember. But a deity. No, the will behind that monster's visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea's Primal are not one and the same. Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local rumor monger for moms around. Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility. One consistent with past accounts I have heard of visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. Yeah, that does happen quite a bit. My brand, it's the mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. I really need to upgrade. I hope these rumors about the PS5 Pro are true and they come out soon. Hopefully by the end of this year. Another primal's name. 'Twould seem the pain has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barriers of my own making. How then am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. We'll beat you within an inch of your life, and then we'll bring you back, and then we'll beat you again until you finally break through it. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. So you think me from another world, and my memories of said world are not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth, a truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off with the heat of battle, a drastic measure perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, hero. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you are the will to walk it, then gird yourself for war and await me at Apkaloo Falls. Ooh, does this tell... Ooh, I might have to fight like a minstrel's ballad solo. This is gonna be interesting. Ooh, there's a reward. That's probably his armor, his glam. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Apkaloo Falls, right? And where is that to be found? In this very town. Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. Oh, he's a half a head taller than me. By the way, with my character, I approximated my actual height with this character. So I got him as close to 5'10" as possible. Haha. From my calculations. And understandings. Oh, we can go talk with Jonathan while we're over here, too. Hold on a second, Clive. I gotta go over here. Open door, yeah, right? A revolving door. Your accrued achievement points have earned you an achievement certificate. Certificates can be exchanged. Yeah. Let's exchange some certificates. How many did I get? 11. Oh, nice. Okay, so we don't have the wind-up warrior of light. We need the wind-up goblin, Gilgamesh, Nanamo, and Tyrion, and the Komoimu. So we're working on a barding, 2 bardings. Alright, so we just need 2 bardings now. Alright, where are all these pets at? Pardon my junked up inventory. Follow the leader. Got an achievement. Yay, I just learned all those pets. Yep, I just saw the sink glow. I'm gonna be fighting. Good thing I'm on my warrior. This place, why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louisoix gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the seventh Umbral Calamity. Their purpose, to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit? I know something is there, why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seedseer's presence, words which brought him pain. While the significance of bearer eludes me, you and I are more than familiar with Ifrit. Yeah, I smacked the shit out of that guy. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of the name, it is likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus have I resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever you bring stuff back, you bring it extra strong, so I'm going to have to fight it in a special way. Here, where Archon Louisoix paved an ethereal path to the Primal's lair, I will my words be given substance. And within the vision which takes form, will you do battle with a phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. This fight's probably going to be interesting. It sinks me down to 110 and 50. Dang. I'm level 69 right now with a 271 gear score. It's shaving me down by over half my strength. Where has he sent us? You stand in the Bowl of Embers, the site where the Amalja summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. 'Tis but convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno. Hey, that's how was it next Monday's gonna look? With the eclipse. An accurate facsimile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. Oh, is he gonna change it to look like him? Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. I like that look way, way better. It looks like they took that straight out of Doom. Damn. Ugh. Ready when you are. It looks like they stripped it straight out of Doom Eternal, like it's a Baron of Hell. That was pretty cool. Together then. Ifrit. I'm not liking the heavily pixelated version of his armor. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on its trail seeking vengeance for my brother. Spoilers? This fiend must pay. Fight with me, hero. So Clive and Joshua. Huh? During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions as follows. Use Rising Flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. With the proper timing, you can use dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area of an enemy's attack. Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the dodge icon, quickly use the dodge action. After executing a successful dodge, the dodge action will change to Precision Strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage. Great. I love having these in here, because I don't do too well with these. Don't be surprised if I fail this mission. Whenever they toss stuff like this, I usually don't like acclimate very quickly. Alright, so I have to do that. Oh. I'll tank. Oops. I didn't do it right. I think I got it now. I got a little antsy with it. Oh, I was supposed to dodge that. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. Because my piddly damage isn't doing jack shit. I just noticed. I gotta beat him down fast, because otherwise Clive is going to die and auto fail. Oh shit. Oh. You know what? Maybe I'm supposed to actually not dodge these physically and just use the dodge mechanic, but oh well. I'll just let him do that. I'm not gonna do too much. Oh, I need to move. Let's run away. Okay, so I could just do that. That didn't work. Okay, so only if it has a countdown I can dodge and do it. Oh shit. I don't like the name of Infernal Shroud. Why did you stand in it, Clive? Shit, I can't move. Come on, let me attack the fetters. Buy me some time. What am I supposed to do? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Yes! They took my favorite part from what's his face? From Susano. They took my favorite part from the Susano fight and put it in here. Yeah, I love that. Whoops. What am I doing? There we go. I'm only halfway through this guy. I'm getting better at it. At least it's not as mean as some of the other, you know, difficulty curves that we've had in this game. Some of these events have had me, like, give me, like, one or two mistakes, then you automatically fail, kind of thing. And even at peak, I still make mistakes. I really don't like facing into the corner, or edge, I should say. Well, there's our bot. I was wondering when that was going to show up. Oh, I missed that, I guess. Or was it scripted? Oh, I'm gonna get turned into Toe Jam. Nice. Give him a hot foot. Yeah, I'm still in this fight. I've topped off. I don't know about you. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. We gotta kill Nails now? I guess I can't dodge those. Why can't I do a lot of damage to them? Oh, he actually is going to summon. Thank you for dealing quite a bit of damage. I'm not going to get knocked out. Alright, so that one's down for the count. Alright, done. Oh man, that was quite the scorcher. Eat my crits. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, ah, shit. I touched it at the end. Up. do that. Alright, I think I got him now. Yeah, right, me too. I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. Yeah, it was. You are not Ifrit. I am. Ah. Quick, pull out the gun. Who are we shooting? I can't tell the difference, even though they have a distinct different color combination. Nice. Uppercut. I have to figure out how to actually mod you, bro. In the battle against your own mind, 'twould seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Ha ha ha, good boy. That fight would have went so much different if I had my actual stats that I currently own. Would have wiped the floor with them. The illusion is unraveled, yet you've brought a friend back with you. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. There's no more loyal ally in battle. Yeah. And no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. I'm getting heavy Jon Snow reference. Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering aether. Torgal's here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so, reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother, Joshua, was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix's flames, he was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. Oh no, Ifrit killed Phoenix? But he should be able to be reborn. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer until one day, I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that I could even exist, or it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I could but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for its power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth. And then everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yeah, right. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, then we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Yeah, I'm not liking his character model too much. It's kind of scary. I hope this is not how the updated character models are going to look like. Because I kind of like the current one. If that's the case, then anyways. I mean, he looks pixelated. What's up? Is it because of that I'm on the 4 instead of being on a 5? I hope that's not the case. Speaking of Final Fantasy 15, of course, it'd be kind of apt for this to pop in. I have my mount set to roulette, by the way, so this was complete chance that this cropped up now. Told me to go up. Such an incredible sight. I was in no state to appreciate these crystals the first time. We've come this far, now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Woof. Once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wandering Minstrel will accompany you. Torgal will then begin leading you onwards. Follow Torgal to his destination and try not to fall behind. If you leave Clive or the Minstrel for any reason or lose sight of Torgal, you may try again by returning to the starting point. Yes. Escort missions. Yay. Thank God that I'm way above level 50, so I don't have to worry about this stuff aggroing. I don't have to worry about the Doblins and the Snurbles, but we do have to worry about the Mirror Knights. If I was at 50, I think those would still pull. Why couldn't we have just gone all the way down to the bottom? Because I know where we're going. We're going down there. At least I believe we are. Oh, could be wrong. Never mind, I was wrong. Could have just landed here to begin with, though. Is this it, boy? Tale ends where it began. Where you first found me. Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do. Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix. The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths are solidified flame to be proof of the phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Drawn to the flame. Like a moth. Well, fair winds. It seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. My solemn friend, no matter how daunting the hardship or bitter the truth, may your journeys be fair. I usually say fair winds, but I like the longer sentence better, so we're going to say that one. Always, no matter what fate awaits at journey's end. Come, Torgal. We have answers to seek, and Velisthea awaits. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. Oh no. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. Good. Whenever he says a ballad, it's always an extreme mode. That honor belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. Ha ha ha! Oh, I love it. Oh, the illusion that we are playing a game. I love it. Props. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Hero. Maybe eventually. Oh, I love the wall breakage there. Yeah, right. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proved such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. May his loyal spirit serve you well in your travels until we meet again. Yeah, until next time, Yoshi P. Yep. Attire, there's the mount, and then there's the pup. You can now exchange MGP for special items by speaking with the Gold Saucer attendant at the Gold Saucer. Found the flame. Did it give a title? It'd be too much to ask. Of the Twin Star. Oh, he gave me a title too. Oh, cool. Nice. We're gonna use all this. Huh. I get heavy Bloodborne reference off of this. I might not use the whole thing though. I hardly ever find a full set that I like. I usually like a chest piece or like boots or something. Speaking of which, I'm very anal retentive about my boots. Yeah, probably not using those. Probably not using the pants either. Darn it. The claw! I was kind of hoping that Torgal was going to be my mount. But actually, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to force summon it. There's P80. Ooh. Oh, you can pet him as an emote. Oh, that's awesome. Yes. Oh, it gives me tears. You can't pet him in midair, though, sadly. Okay. Hands down. Woo, this is one of the best crossover event rewards that you can get at it, that they've got so far. They put a lot of love into this. I could definitely tell that. I would port back to Ul'dah, but I just feel like doing this. I want to bask in Torgal's glory. Pet him while I'm running. Keep petting the buddy. So we're gonna go to Gold Saucer and see what other things we can buy. I'm hoping that they have Orchestrion, and I know they have a triple triad card at least. I could look it up while I'm doing this, actually. Just to make sure I get everything before the event ends, even though there's still time. Let's see. Armor, mount, minion. Whoa, that's a lot of music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10. I'm counting 10 Orchestrion rolls plus the card. I hope I have enough MGP. Oh shit, I might not have enough. Yeah, I heard some. Isn't it? Are you talking about 7? 7 remake. Why did I not go to the airship landing? Isn't it called like Queen Breaker or something like that? Queen's Blood, that's what it's called. I knew it had Queen in it. I just didn't know whether it was Queen Breaker or what. It's probably close to Triple Triad or something. Now I just need to find where the, is it this one? No. That's the aesthetics. See, I bought a dance pole for 2,000, and I had bought a cuff of her for 300,000. Ah, shit. Oh, I think it's these 20,000 ones right here. Dang. Oh. Wow, that's a lot. Wow. That's a lot different. Alrighty, Clive is 200 grand. Jesus. Alrighty, we're just gonna go buy this Clive card. Let's take a gander at what Clive has to offer for a card. Where you at, Clive? I'm not liking him. He only has one ace. Friggin' Tara is way better. She got double aces. Even Squall does better than him. Alright, so I gotta go back to prize claim. I need to go and find that list again. I accidentally deleted it. Man, I'm so unprepared. Oops. That's Mini Cactpot. Alright, so for the rewards... Tonitra. It starts with this one. So we're gonna buy these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My poor MGP stock is waning. But I got music galore. Come on. I wish you could learn these faster. Alright. Woo! Everything's learned. I got... And that will be the Final Fantasy 16 events. Yay, it's completed. Okay, so... I've got a little bit of time left. We can go ahead and work on story. As soon as I figure out where I gotta go. We're going to Namai. Oh, that was good. Now I have to do that on my main character. Oh, and for listing all those other orchestrions that were there, I didn't buy those yet either. I need to get those. You, a merchant, forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less of a man of commerce and more a common sellsword. Give your best impression of Hancock. Give your best smile. I'm gonna give my best smile. I'm gonna try to win her over with my charm. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. Ha! My charm worked. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared a little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send the soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Broken this group is. Oh yeah, I can't fly here. Well, where's the other exclamation point at? There's another person to talk to. Can't be down there. But I'm in an orange circle, which means there's someone else to talk to. Where are you? Oh, I almost fell. Doesn't like it matters anyway, I wouldn't have died. Are you in a building? I don't think any of these buildings are enterable. Oh. My bad, you just didn't spawn. Traveling merchant with meat perchance. Bah, better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin. Surely you have not been long in Yangsha, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. They never gave us that race as a actual playable race. Again, there's another person that I can talk to in this circle. None of these doors are openable. I'll come back, because there's another circle over here. Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namaya again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yangsha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. Alright, so now I gotta go find that elusive last person up here. Mender. Oh, where are you? Person to talk to. Oh, there they are. They're up there in the rice paddy. I can jump up here. I swear I can. There we go. Foreign peddlers in Namai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yangsha who has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzan, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There is the Daman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairyu Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. The Moon Gate is like a wall of light from Dishonored. You walk through it, you die. Hero, what have you learned? Lisa and I encountered much of the same. They have been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return, and without him... Neat until you pop like a bug on a bug zapper. The ones we leave behind. Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Amaya is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Hero, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given into despair. Hey, I got my Lapras mount. I will eventually get Lefty and change his plumage as well as his barding. Uh-oh, I passed by where I was supposed to go because I wasn't paying attention. Away from me, Rhino Beetle. I think I'm gonna try and change his plumage to red like I usually do. It's a nice rich Dalamud red. Eat my crits. Done ya. You're pointing in the wrong direction. Giant Caterpie wannabes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. You would have gotten eaten. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Yeah, now I'm riding Behemoth. I would kill some of these rhino beetles, but I don't really need the shells right now. Oh, look, I'm going to be fighting something anyways. Whenever it glows purple, it means combat's on the horizon. Ah, looks like I'm fighting a rhino beetle anyways. If I remember correctly, they like this knock you back. Oh, there it is. The color of danger, yeah, right? And of course, the one that I actually tried to actually sit and kill doesn't drop a carapace. Oh well. Not like I need some beetle glue right now. I'll eventually need it though to upgrade my gear, my crafting gear. Wait a second, kid. I gotta go ahead and kill these. Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Ah, you found some. Thank you so much, sir. That's twice you've saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you can come with me. I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the man who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. And you disappear. Ah, Midgard Sormer. It's quite the medley of mounts. So they're all the way over that way. I will say this, some of the areas are kind of, I can kind of see where people were talking about how it's a little annoying with Stormblood's X-Pack because of the way the terrain's set up. I might be going the wrong. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way. Damn it! I missed my flying. What use is wings if you can't use them? They were smart to gate it the way they gated it. You actually have to go through the storyline if you want to get your flying in the areas. Yeah, right. Yeah, this is the right way now. Trying to avoid the beetles. I don't want to waste time fighting them. Doesn't take very long, but at the same time, it's being annoying. Oh, that's the moon gates they were talking about. I showed it off before, but that's what they're talking about. Giant bug zappers. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Azami, are you there? Azami. Oh, it's him. What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. He saved me from monsters, brother. He even helped me pick flowers for mother and father. Go back to the village now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Her name is Azami. A-Z-A-M-I. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here. So please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. Is that really what you want? She said your parents were buried here. She told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kyan. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserve to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear that he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. Can't help us, no one can, and that's all we've got. So please, don't take it from us. Yeah, it's probably another reason why people aren't a fan of this X-Pack, is just how... Well, there goes my blue screen again. But, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by my attack, this is probably another contention point with this X-Pack, is just how bleak it is. Then again, like, future, I can't spoil, but it's just, it's a lot of oppression in this one. It's a very dark turn. You're coming at a good time, hero. We've recently completed our inquiries. What about yours? I was not aware of these events. The boy Issei, he told you all of this. Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me, the outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find to find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Uh-oh, I see some blue plus marks. That means I can get my flying, maybe. A new ruby tithe. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Fly like a turkey. Ooh. Ah, dang. It leaves me too short. Wolves and weeds. I've lost my grandchild. Please help me search for him. He was right next to me until a short while ago. I cannot believe I lost sight of him so easily. He was asking a lot of questions about the One River. Perhaps he went there searching for something. Though I truly hope that is not the case. I have heard that a group of Lupin looters roam the area of late. Please search along the One River for my grandson. I shall continue to look for him here. That is a grave, misplacement. You're a merchant. I think I might have made this folly already. I did make this folly already. You do not have music for me. Fly, my pretties. You have doubtless already taken in the paddy fields that fill Namai. We rice farmers consider our paddies as children. They certainly require just as much attention. There's rarely a day we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you would like to know more about life in our village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speak with my husband, Agata. I know he will be glad for any help he can get. Whacking Day. That sounds inappropriate. Could I ask you to help with a problem of mine? It concerns some water serpents that have recently infested the One River. They used to only be found further to the west, but for one reason or another, some have found their way closer to Namai. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. However, there are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. Now, their numbers must be controlled by other means. Please slay a few of them for me, enough to stop them from taking the whole river for their own. Oh, and should you happen to get your hands on a few of their livers, please deliver them to my husband, Sente. You will find him in the Drunken Toad to the east. Lefty! I was just talking about you, buddy. Pretty soon you're not going to be that gold color. You're going to be a nice blood red. Try and take care of a few of these side missions very fast. You would like to help me tend my fields? That sounds fantastic to me. There aren't too many young folk left in the village, and rice farming is hard work, let me tell you. Firstly, I would have you remove the arrowheads from my fields. It is a pesky weed that inhibits the growth of rice plants. Come speak with me again once you are done. I thought he actually meant arrowheads. Sorry, I'm trampling your crops. I see you have worked up quite a sweat. Thanks for helping. Namai is actually a local term for the arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought naming a village after a weed was a good idea. Next, we need to deal with any pests that lurk in the paddies. Although it will not be your job per se, we shall use the house sparrows I have trained for the task. I keep them in this bird cage. Please set them free near my paddy fields. Once they have all flown from the cage, clap your hands. I have trained them to recognize that as their signal to begin working. Cool. Clap on, clap off. Where is it? There he is. Cool. And Lefty returns for an encore. Thank you so much for all your help. I will not be needing to worry about pests for the time being. I've told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on ahead and talk to her. I still have work to take care of here. I'm actually surprised they're not pissed that I'm writing something of Imperial make. Of course, I've already said that. Oh, I found out something awesome yesterday. I'm so glad that I get the collector's edition of this game whenever the new X-Pack comes out. So, in one of the rewards for the collector's edition is you get the Arc mount, which apparently was the strongest summon in Final Fantasy IX. So, it looks like an airship, but apparently it has a transformer animation. There we go. I was trying to find the word. There's a transformer animation, and it turns into a mech. I think for its ground animation, which is kind of cool. And I'm like, yay! Yay! It's really, there's a lot of speculation going around because a bunch of the rewards for this new X-Pack coming out in June to July has a lot of Final Fantasy IX stuff to it. And plus, one of the classes, the Viper, is modeled after Zidane because you use two swords, and then for your ultimate attack, you clap the swords together into like a double-ended polearm. Kind of like Zidane's weapons. Hello again. I do hope the work was not too hard on you. It is not an easy job, but the sense of satisfaction when you are able to taste the very rice you have reaped, words do not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a way off, but we are ready to put the work in. All we need is a little help from the weather and things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here's your payment for today. I would say I can mount on Ozma right now, but my main has Ozma, not this character. And Ozma has very... Oh! I just noticed something. There's another... There's that. There's a fourth one right there. Something smells. I'm gonna go pick that up. Ozma is very special as a mount. When you're on the ground... When you're on the ground, Ozma is sphere. It's in its planet form. When you take to the sky, it morphs into a cube form. And when you're underwater, it takes a pyramid form. Something smells. Hello there, traveler. I require your help if you have the time. While I belong to the Dumb and Liberation Front, I am also a proud resident of Namai with my own responsibilities to the village. I have been told to guard the spring and under no circumstances am I to leave my post. However, there is another job related to the village I need to take care of. I was hoping you might do it in my stead. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it around that area over there. You have my thanks. Is it a piss bottle? You just give me a piss bottle empty. Bucket of gloopy brown ooze. Never mind. If you got brown ooze for pee, then you got a lot of problems. Whoa, that's a lot of places I gotta gloop. That is a makeshift bridge if I've ever seen one. I am forever grateful for the person who gave me this mount for free, but oh my god, does this thing crop up a lot in random. And I did not expect that to be an actual place to climb. Yeah, right. And consistency. Alright, buddy, have fun. Hopefully your doctor's trip does not forebode anything. I'll be getting off soon anyways. I gotta go to work eventually. Oh my god, is that character's name Hojo? It is! Holy crap. We have a Hojo. Beyond the powers of stone. Ah, blood work. I hate blood work. I always feel queasy and wheezy afterwards. I meant to say woozy, but I was trying to make it rhyme. Torgal is being very, very shy. Oh, it's on the bottom? I'll take it. Good thing I wasn't in combat. I would have died. Hey, Lefty, you're back again. Alright, so we need to go south. 2 southern spots. We're gonna go take care of those. We're gonna get the serpents. And their livers, and we gotta go find this grandchild that's probably dead because I went and did all this other stuff on the side and wasted all that time that I should have been using instead searching. Yozen's grandson. Grandfather is looking for me, you say, but I cannot go back just yet. I'm still searching for that which was taken from me. I was minding my own business, gathering mugworts, when some nasty lupins stole them right out of my hands. When you ask the lupin if they would give me back my plants, you'll find them on the other side of the river. His blood is on your hands, kid. Ah, should tap. It's critting time. See, if this was a WoW quest, I want to be getting these livers immediately. I have to go up and down this river clearing serpents out for days. Alright. So now I gotta go and talk with these Lupin enemies. Oh, come off it. I was behind you. Or at least I could have sworn. And sometimes it's a little difficult to tell. Oh, there they are. I see them now. You would have us return some insignificant child's mugworts. Do not make me laugh. This whole area belongs to us, including any plants that may happen to be plucked by a child of man. Stop hurting yourself. Stop hurting yourself. Oops. Hey, look at that. I got a bunch of missions done. Yay. And I've just barely pierced my way into the level bar. I still need over 2 million XP. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3. Maybe. Yeah. We're gonna withhold that last one. I did not mean to do that, but oh well, I'll take it. Did you get them to return my mugworts? Yeah, I killed them all, kid. Here's your plants. Thank you so much. I was trying to collect plants to make some medicine. I read about it in one of my grandfather's botany books. Botanicy books. There are so many sick people in the village. I just wanted to help. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. There's one more thing I need for the medicine, waterweed. I tried to fish some out of the river earlier with the pole, but I didn't have much luck. Could you get some for me? Needy child. I do this only because I need to get you back. I don't want you to kick, scream, and all that other stuff. And you're doing it to help people that are sick. Ooh, do I actually get to dive? Yay. Oops. Lefty's back again. For a shirtless stint. Yay. Oh. Midgar's armor wants to go for a swim, eh, now? Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. Flame on. Did you get some waterweed? Better not be in the third thing. Yay, now I have everything I need. I'll go back to grandfather now. Thanks for your help. Good, kid. Hurry up. I want my reward. I know, it makes me sound like a complete dick. Nope. Not fighting you. Go back to your post. Thank you. Oh my god, they're all over the place, the turn-ins. We'll go to town first, then I'll... yeah, we'll go to town first, so they're the majority. And then we'll go take the wide range. We'll get the other ones. And then they'll probably call it. Because I gotta get ready for work. My grandson has at last returned. He told me all about how you helped him gather the ingredients he needed to make medicine. While I'm glad he has grown to be a kind-hearted boy, there is still much he will need learn about discipline and manners. However, those lumpids should really know better than to steal from a mere child. Their race was once famed for being loyal vassals to some of Doma's mightiest warlords. When Doma was crushed by the Empire, some of them managed to escape, choosing to live as bandits. Pains me to see a race once so proud fall so low. Something else we have Garlemald to thank for, I suppose. Finished already? Fantastic. No doubt you're wondering why that liquid smells so foul. Well, it is made from a mix of pungent ingredients. Animal innards, resin, and garlic, to name a few. It does a fantastic job of keeping the beasts at bay. One of my friends in the Elamigan Resistance taught me how to make it. Oh, and you will want to give your clothes... You want to give your clothes, let us see, 3 thorough scrubbings ought to do it. Well, I think with this one last mission turn in, I should be able to break the 2 million left point for XP. Then I'll have one more Aether Current, and then Young Shell will be done. That tiger is probably going to pull. Oh, I'm glad I was wrong. Do you have business with me, traveler? Water serpent livers, but why did you think to bring these to me? Ah, my wife put you up to it, did she? My sincerest thanks. I shall boil these and eat them shortly. Back in the days when I made my living transporting rice up and down the river, I used to slay any water serpents I saw and take them home to cook. Of course, that all stopped once the Empire blocked off the one river. It is thanks to nature and kind strangers like you that I am able to put food on my table these days. Thank you so much. And right on the 2-hour mark. Nice. Alrighty. Sorry, I can't overclock this one. But, you know, them's the breaks. For all y'all watching in the future, thank y'all for watching. It's been part 80 of my live stream playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If you'd like to go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. Keep up with the content. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. The no spoilers, please. And I will see you in the next video. Catch you then. Later. Do 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 do. Time to go. Oh yeah yo. Come on.